Big Brother. Mainstream media. Government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN radio network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones. That's a good man right there. Alex Jones, the good man. Gets me fired up when I...
Snyder, the head of the Ron Paul 2008 presidential campaign, will be joining us coming up in 30 minutes. Give or take a few when they're on the campaign trail. They're in Iowa right now. Sometimes it fluctuates a bit as they're out there on the battlefield. That is coming up. Congressman Ron Paul scheduled to join us on primary day, opening primary day.
Oh!
And that is tomorrow.
Yes! Ron Paul's going to be on the show tomorrow. Oh, I'm all fired up. Hold on, let me turn this thing down.
We also have...
Oh, jeez. I be loving me iPod. What a wonderful thing this iPod is, right? Look, I jiggle around and the thing doesn't even skip. Oh, it's a wonderful thing, this iPod's. Yeah, you know what I can do with an iPod? I can go to the InfoWars. I can click on the RSS feed. It goes right to me iTunes, and then all of a sudden I load it into the little iPod. I can walk all around. I can listen to a whole day's worth of Alex Jones. Commercial free. Commercial free enough when I fast forward through the commercials, except for the hemp guy. He's funny. Anyway, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Officer Goodman show. Hey, it's good to be seeing you out there. So let me tell you, it's been pissing me off right lately. I watch TV every once in a while. I mean, just a flip through the channels just to see what the hell these bastards are lying about next. And then I think about how I listen to Alex Jones now. You know, everything I listen to him, and then I go and I type on the internets, you know, and I type on the internets and I write in there and I find out some of the things that he's talking about. Oh, we're goddamned if it's not true. Boy, and then I delve deeper into Alice's rabbit hole and you forget about it. Oh, once you go down there, you never come back. But it's good to be with you. You know, it's good to be looking in your eyes. I love the internets, you know, because before I'd just be having to hang out and getting pissed off at myself all the time, and all I could do is get pissed off to myself, you know, because no one there would listen. But now here I am on the internets. Hey, and I'm doing a good job out here, you know. I got a little show. I'm on the YouTube. I'm doing all right, yeah. So, let me be telling you what I'm pissed off about today. I'm pissed off about the media. The people that we call the media. They're all a bunch of bastards, you know. All they do is lie, 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 lie. You heard on my last show, lie, lie, lie. Oh, I'd sit there and watch them lie. But you know what else? I came to a conclusion. I came to an actual kind of a funny thing that I made up. I was watching these bastards on TV the other day, and I watched what they do. And I thought to myself, I'm going to write down these things, and then I'm going to look at them when I'm done. And think about some things of what I'm watching on their television. So first comes up, I got the sex scandal with, you know, the New York governor and everything. Fuck. You know, how many people go to these brothels? You know, don't even get me started. President Bush with his gay brothel. Oh, jeez. Oh, I let something rip, eh? You're going to have to know later on in life. You're going to have to be finding out about Jeff Connon, but I won't be getting into it now. Anyway, the sex scandal with this character in New York. He's on there, and he's talking about his sex scandal. And then next thing is a Britney Spears story. You know, she's a pretty girl, and what they did to her was a bloody mess. Hey, let's see how sane you are with flash bulbs going off in your face all the time. You know, people go into epileptic fits when they get in those, what are they called, strobe rooms? Can you imagine what it's like with all those strobe lights? Pop, 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 pop. Aye, and she was crazy as a shithouse rat as well. But oh, I don't want to be getting into it. But there you go, a celebrity scandal, right? And then finally, entertainment. That's what that's all about. They show you entertainment all day long. They don't even tell you the news. They don't tell you about death tolls and Iraqis dying, and they don't tell you about anything in the news. The real news. Aye, they tell you bullshit. Or shit that they want you to believe that's actually fucking bullshit. It's enough to drive a puppet crazy. So I came up with these three things. You got your sex scandal misdirection, your celebrity misdirection, and your entertainment misdirections. Now, when you watch your news tonight, watch how many times you see a sex scandal misdirection or a celebrity misdirection away from the real news, away from the war, away from life. You know, this place, this world that we live in, it's fucked. All right, it's fucked. It's a fucking bloody mess. But they're telling you everything's fine. That's called drinking the Kool-Aid, lads and lasses. Drinking the Kool-Aid. And I will not drink the Kool-Aid. It's bullshit. And I can smell bullshit when it's coming a mile away. So, the news does one thing and they do it well. Speculating and opinionizing. They no longer investigate. This is no longer investigative journalism, no. A president can be impeached and not have to leave office. A president can break any law he wants. There's no more Woodwards and Bernsteins in corporate-controlled media. They've all been reprogrammed and handpicked to lie. They're facemen. No longer can they bring the facts to you or bring the facts to a court of justice to get them held accountable for their crimes. They are above the law. And it's not just the president, it's his cronies. They need to bring people down. And that's how they do it. They keep people compromised. Like this governor in New York, you know, he's got this brothel, right? Aye, you know how many goddamn people there are in Congress and the Senate who go to these brothels and they bang chicks all the time? Oh, boom, 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 boom. They're all a bunch of adulterous bastards. So why is this guy any different? There must be something that he was doing. Something that they didn't want him to do. And so he was compromised. See, that's what they like. They like somebody who's compromised, because if you keep them compromised and you make sure they have demons, you know where their weaknesses are. They do it in skull and bones. They do it, they need their dirty laundry, you know. They need to be able to be taken out into forced resignation or scandal. The scandals are normally used to mask something else that they're doing or they're about to do. And that's the idea of what the news does. It hides the truth about everything. That's because it's controlled by the guys who elect your presidents. You think you elect a president? Ha ha ha, I got a bridge I want to sell you, as Alex Jones would say. You don't elect the presidents? No. Our last presidents have all been Trilateral Commission or CFR. If you don't know that, you better be looking up what those things are. Because it's all a bunch of bullshit. Even Bill Clinton, when you go back and you look at him. And in my last show I said, hi, he had me bullshitted too. He's a good bullshitter. He bullshitted everybody. People didn't even think he got the blowjob, but you knew he got the blowjob, but you didn't think he got the blowjob, so he had the blowjob. But you didn't care, right? Well, let me tell you something. This president and the guys behind him have done some things that are a lot worse than a blowjob. But I'll tell you something else. Bill Clinton is no little snazzy pants either. Okay? He's got murders and bombings underneath his belt too. These guys are criminals. Aye? This isn't the things that presidents are supposed to do. Uphold the peace, right? Huh? Trade with nations. Aye, when I listen to Ron Paul speak, this is the stuff I hear. I go, oh, that's the guy I want. Huh? Oh, but the people in America, they don't wake up. They never wake up to things. Especially political things, because they don't think they can make a difference. But you can make a difference. All you got to do is change the world. Before it all goes down the shitter. The shiter. The shooter. Aye, so, people ask me, why do you do a political show? You know, why don't you talk about other stuff? Aye, because there's nothing else to talk about. Okay? All the stuff that goes on in the political world, huh? Oh, you're being political. Aye, any of the things that you see in the political world are fucking actually affecting you, whether you believe it or not. They are, okay? Aye, in this war, I remember the old days. I remember when people used to actually, you know, protest against war. They'd say, hey, I don't want to go to war. It's a bad idea. You know? Nowadays, people are afraid. They're afraid because we have a lot of legislature out there that robs us of our freedoms. Aye, I don't know about you, but I want my freedom. And things like the Military Commissions Acts and the John Warner Defense Authorizations Act and the HR 6166 and 5133 and 56156, wow, all these numbers, it's enough to drive you crazy. Because all you want to do is live your life, but these are all freedom-robbing legislations. Aye, freedom robbers. That's what they are. They're freedom robbers. Aye, they tell you that the terrorists hate you because of your freedom. And then they start taking them all away. And you don't question it. Oh, you people out there. What the hell is wrong with you?